Yes, right in time for the latest in the country and of course beyond our borders. This, the 13th day of May, the year 2025. Indeed, it's the day that we have much and more lined up for you in the state of the nation. And tonight, the state of the nation will be focusing on the state of healthcare in the country. The better part of today, we have seen the universal health coverage workers staging demonstrations outside Afya House demanding some of their, what they call their rights. But let's get to understand the genesis of the UHC strike. What actually led to this day? Now, these workers were initially recruited between 2019 and 2020 as part of the country's broader effort to roll out the UHC program aimed at expanding access to essential health services by deploying additional staff, especially in the underdeserved rural and peri-urban areas. Now, the workers include nurses, clinical officers, public health officers, laboratory technicians, community health assistants, and various support staff such as ambulance drivers and clerks. Though hired on contractual terms, they were assured that their position will be converted to permanent and pensionable roles. And this is where there is the dilemma between what we are witnessing right now in the country, the conversion from the contractual to permanent as part of their grievances that they were airing out later on today. Now, majority of UHC workers are waiting, they waited during the COVID-19 pandemic. And of course, these UHC workers were at the front line conducting community testing, contact tracing, running isolations and quarantine centers, and helping to administer vaccination, while permanent staffs were stretched thin. UHC workers filled critical gaps and maintained the continuity of care in both urban and rural public facilities. UHC workers argue that despite these numerous efforts to provide services, the promise made to them remained largely unfulfilled. Many of these workers have gone for months without pay. Their contract have either expired or been extended repeatedly without job security, and the transition from contract to permanent employment has been mired in confusion, with national and county governments blaming each other for delays in absorbing the workers into permanent roles. As a result, thousands of UHC staff remain in limbo, underpaid, unprotected, and demoralized. These were some of the grievances that they raised, or rather that they continue to raise over time, as the time that they were promised that their contractual basis and terms of employment will be changed to permanent and pensionable. They want this to be implemented in full force as it was promised to them later on from 2019 to 2025. 5 years down the line, nothing has changed. This is according to the union staff representative, who have continued to mount an aggressive campaign against the Ministry of Health and of course the government, both the national government and the county government, to honor their pledge. Now, this will be part of our coverage tonight, and we have much and more lined up